Here at the local Goodwill store. It's Monday, February the 4th, 2019. And it's not a huge place. And I found some cool stuff here before. Not a ton of stuff, but what I do find is good, but I don't always find stuff. So we're going to go in there and see what we have. It's a tag sale today. So they have one tag at 50% off. And they have another tag at $1. It's Sundays and Mondays is $1. I didn't have a chance yesterday to come, so we'll see if we can find anything.
Looking for snow globes. See if they have anything. Oh, they have a couple. Green is 50% off. That's green. Don't know if I like them or not. Ah, it's pink. That's not a snow globe. It is. It's not a musical one, so. Well, it plays. I'm not sure what the tune is, but it's really cool. I really, really like it. And if it's green, that means it is $1.50. So that's cool. It's completely filled with water. The water is clear. So yeah, I can probably get 20 bucks for it. So yeah. All right, see what else we can find.
I'm doing a voiceover now because the music was so glaringly loud that I would get a copyright strike against me, and I can't afford that. Anyway, I'm looking at the mugs here. That one's a little unusual. It was from Texas. And what I do is I put them in my cart, and I check them for damage before I leave the store, and I check them for comps, decide if I'm going to purchase or not. This is the glassware, home, knick-knack section, the Corningware, and the Pyrex is collectible if it's larger and more rare. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm not finding a lot. Revereware also can be a good seller if I can clean it easily. Here is a hat, University of Kansas. There is a pink breast cancer. That's mesh with a snapback. Yeah, I kept that in the cart. Then I also put another one in. Behind it is a Cleveland Browns. It looks like a breast cancer awareness hat, so I put that in the cart. So I put it all in. I check comps. I check for damage. And I see, how they are selling. Because even if I think it's cool, if it's not selling on eBay, I'm not going to waste my time with it. Now, if I know they sell well, I just pick them up. I don't bother to check the comps. So here's where some of the hats are. And I check them over. This particular Goodwill, it's closer to me. It doesn't have that great of pricing. Here I'm going through the sweaters. I had it speeded up so much that you couldn't see what the heck I was doing, so I had to slow it down. But again, I'm doing voiceover because the music was really, really loud. Here I'm looking for good quality sweaters like Bill Blass, Woolrich for men. They don't really make them, especially in the USA anymore. I think they still make Woolrich brand, maybe not sweaters. Here is a polo. It looked pretty good, but the comps were not good, so I put it back. I think it was a PGA Tour or Grand Slam, one of those. Sometimes they do okay. That wasn't a bad pattern, but I don't know if it was $1. Sometimes they're $1. I can't remember now. It's been 2 weeks ago since I did this video. I'm now just getting to the editing part where I put it up. But look at all this stuff. I picked out anything unusual and interesting. Check for comps, check for damages, and I usually put a lot of it back. I need to get a lot pickier on what I buy this year. And finding good home runs all the time is just not realistic. It's just not. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to find good stuff, putting everything else back.
Okay guys, Lady Liberty back here. Just wanted to let you know, I did pick up 3 things. I looked everything up. This is the pair of 7 For All Mankind jeans. And they are very well-selling jeans. I should be able to get 25 to 35 or 30 for these. Size 27. It was a green tag, so I paid $3 plus tax. They're a little distressed here on the bottom, which is no big deal because they're supposed to be that way. Medium blue wash. They're faded. They should do really well. And in the back is pretty cool. They have pretty cool pockets, leather argyle pockets, and then of course the tag. So yeah, so got those for $3. And then I found a really nice, well, before I do that, looked at the hats. Again, it was green, so the green is $1.50, and it is a college, Kentucky University, and I liked it because it was in excellent shape. $1.50, easy to store, easy to ship. So if it's a little bit less of a profit, it doesn't matter. It is a snapback and it's mesh, and both of those features on hats are extremely popular, so it'd be easier to sell. And finally, a 1982 Milton Bradley 1,000-piece puzzle. It's a special collection, fireside, extra large, extra thick pieces, which is kind of nice. And it's a picture of a pier, a seaside with beautiful New England homes over here. So it should sell pretty well. I still need to look it up, but something like this, made in the USA, vintage, quality, should do really well. So that's what I have today, and that's it. Sometimes you just, I put most of the stuff back. It's just the sales prices were too low to justify purchasing. So there you go. All right. Thanks for watching, and go make it. Hey guys, Lady Liberty Stacker here. It is Tuesday, February the 5th, 2019, and I decided to go back out sourcing today. I just got done at the post office, and there was a short line. I had about 5 packages I had to go out today, Tuesday, so that's good. Got 2 more to pull and wrap when I get home. But at any rate, I was waiting in line, and I'm always multitasking, so I decided that I would check my email. There was one from Goodwill that had come in today, and it stated that my particular, well, not mine, but one of the ones that I like to frequent, it was having a sale on jeans and dresses. Well, I don't do that many dresses, but I do jeans. So 50% off all of them, and I've never seen that during the week at this particular Goodwill. So, I was planning on listing some stuff today, but one of the things that I'm going to try to be better at this year is not missing a sale when the stuff on sale is in my niche areas. So I do lots of jeans, and I've been selling jeans this week. I did get a couple back because they didn't fit. I've had only one other return in jeans, and I've been selling jeans for quite a while, so I guess it was bound to catch up with me. One person filed a item not as described and tried to count against me. Claimed that my measurements were off, so when the item came back in, I videotaped it and I remeasured it, and I sent notification to the buyer. But at this point, because I had approved the return, they went ahead and refunded her anyway. And I wasn't sure if I'd made a mistake or not. That's why I accepted the return. I figured, if I made a mistake, I'll eat it. I get it. But I usually double check everything, and by golly, when I double check those measurements on that pair of really expensive jeans, they sold for about $65 shipped. I want to make sure I was right. So, well, as it turns out, I was indeed right. eBay sided with me. They refunded my shipping fees that the buyer got. They went ahead, because I have been a top-rated seller and all of that. So they refunded my shipping. And so she got her money back, but I still kind of, the buyer pretty much lied and submitted vague pictures of the measurements. They didn't show the whole, whatever. But I wanted to fight that one because I'm newer seller. I don't have thousands of feedbacks. I mean, I have almost 600 for doing this for a year, but I don't have thousands of feedback, so every little one can really add up at this point of the game. So yeah, and I got it to the point where eBay says that she can't even leave any feedback because they escalated the case and made the decision in my favor. So hopefully all is well, and eBay will continue to do a good job. But I kind of hold them accountable. And I pay them a lot of fees every month for my store and final value fees. And I recently upgraded to a premium store, you know, where you can have more listings and stuff like that. So at any rate, yeah. So I don't know how I got off topic, but anyway, I'm headed to this, one of my favorite thrift stores, Goodwill, to check out the jeans. I didn't plan on doing that, but like I said, one thing I don't want to do is to miss a good opportunity. I'm not going to get a bunch of them. I'm only going to pick anything up if it is a be on the lookout for. They call it a bolo, something that is that sells quickly and sells for a decent amount of money. And for me, I'm looking at 25 plus shipping. Hopefully, and because I don't have a lot of room for extra jeans at this point because I've been adding to my inventory. So, but anything that's really good, I'll pick up, and this is my opportunity to do it. So I'll let you know what I find, and I'm adding it onto the other video so you get a little bit more driving, a little bit more sourcing. All right, I shall return. Okay, we have arrived. And a lot of cars in the parking lot, but this is a pretty busy little strip shopping center. And we're going to go check it out, see what we got. We'll see about that one.
Maternity jeans.
Just covered both of these racks in about 10 minutes. I have 2 pair here I'm going to look up, but I'm not familiar with them. So I'm going to look them up to see if they're even worth buying. And I'll let you know. Since we're here, we're going to look to see if they have any unique puzzles. Springbok does well, but it's not round. Okay guys, I'm out of the Goodwill now, and unfortunately none of their jeans had good comps. I only looked up 2 pairs out of 3 racks, and I went through dresses. I didn't find anything good there. Some days you don't find a whole lot, but hats are cheap there. They price them all at $1 each, so, and I get a loyalty discount there, so they run me like 90 cents each plus tax, so I'll take it. Here is an advertising hat. It's a Zuzu truck. And it needs to be just lint rolled off. It's in very good condition. It is Port Authority. And the advertising hats seem to do fairly well. I mean, I just sold a really obscure one. I had never heard of the company and somebody bought it. So they very little work involved. They're very easy to list in stores. So I don't know. I'm going to ask for, if I get this guy cleaned up a little bit, I'll start out at probably $19.99 best offer and work my way down. And then here is a very nice Cleveland Indians Chief Wahoo hat. It is a snapback. It is Major League merchandise. I wouldn't say it is, well, it could be vintage because I haven't seen Twins Enterprise ink. They're usually on the older ones. And this is part wool. It's a wool blend, so that always helps the marketability on that. So I picked up that. Then I also picked up one of this, Indianapolis Colts, 2006 conference champion, Super Bowl attendee. And I already sold one of these. And actually the sales prices are a little bit higher since I sold this. So I'm just going to go back and list this. I already have the listing ready to go. So at any rate, I didn't get a whole lot today. But we're going to go ahead and leave. Hang on. So guys, I ended up with 3 hats, but I spent under $3. So sometimes you have to consider your, dollars spent. I ended up not buying a lot. Sometimes that's more important than what you do buy. One thing I want to do this year is to avoid making poor purchase decisions. And even if I've sold the thing before, I'm still going to look it up. If it's been a while, if it's been relatively soon since I've sold it, I'm not going to worry about it. But no, it's always a good idea to look it up and to prevent making a poor buying decision. So I ended up with 3 hats today, and I didn't buy a whole lot of other stuff. I might have ended up redonating. So I'm now going to eat some lunch. I'm done with the video today. I do thank you guys for watching. By the time you see this, it'll probably be February the 6th or 7th by the time I get it uploaded and edited. But I wanted to just show you a little bit of what I'm doing, trying to do a little differently this year in my sourcing. And if it can help anybody out there, great. Thanks again for watching, and go make it a great day.